everyone, welcome back to my new life storytelling, and today we are going to talk about part 3 of what an amputee like me cannot do as a regular person. Okay, so recently I experienced a very severe pain on my lower back here on the left. I actually still have a pain, not so strong, but it's still there. And this is because obviously I don't have a foot. I don't have a response of the ground, so no energy back, nothing that can help my lower back to relax. And the knee joints and the hip are always working so much more to try to keep the balance and to try to push you forwards while you're walking, that they are so much stressed. Plus I'm working out, plus I'm lifting heavy weights, and obviously the posture, the way how I push, the way I lift is completely different. I'm not a regular normal person anymore. And so when I do the same things that I was doing that I used to do it, now it messed up my balance, my postures, my nervous systems, everything. And if you do change your legs sometimes from this kind of metal leg, which mostly everybody has it, to this 3D printed leg, as you can visually say, is very different. And so also the response with my body is very different, and changing from this to this and from this to this make my body and my brain very confused, and it always has to adapt and adjust and going back and forth every time. And obviously I guess I inflamed my lower back very deeply, so this is why I went to the hospital. They gave me all the kind of medication and painkiller, and nothing worked. Nothing works. At the end of the day, after I spent the night in the hospital, I asked for an intramuscular shot and to relax my muscle in the specific point where I was feeling pain, and it worked. Not 100%, but it was better. So all of this to say that unfortunately, as an amputee, we cannot have a normal, regular life as before. Everything we feel is different, is way more intense and strong, and the way how we have to take care of ourselves is higher, and we do have spend a lot of more energy for basically do everything in our life daily. So we also need way more rest or treatments, taking care of our fascia, so how we work on our muscles, and if we do stretching, if we do breath work, if we do exercises that not stress our body so much, going in progression instead of killing our body as we used to do it before. So in this case, 100% my fault. As you know from other videos, I'm also traveling a lot and I am walking a lot. The first things that we cannot do as an amputee is walking for long distances without thinking or figuring out that at some point we're gonna have problem on our hip and lower back, as well as in our knee. So we need to take care of these two main things and points of our body way more than other people. The second things that as an amputee we cannot do is different activities, for example in the same day or in the same week, without changing the food. But this is gonna mess up our posture and our internal balance. It's hard and difficult for us to control that and to manage how to do different activity without feeling pain. If the pain is chronical, that means we did too much in 1 week or in 1 month, because depends on how our body can, resist and how resilient is our body. So each of us is different. But if we do experience that much pain, that means we have to slow down and reset. The third and last things for today that we cannot do is a proper stretching as we used to do it before. And I want to show you something right now. So either way, if I am using the prosthetic leg, some of the exercise that can help my body and my muscle to stretch and to relax, I cannot do it properly. I cannot do it maybe without stress the other side of my body. And so I have to change it. I have to constantly think about new ways and a new way for my body, because even if you are an amputee as well, maybe you can find other ways that benefits you. So what I'm gonna do now and show you some of the things that I used to do and some of the things that now I cannot do, and I have to change it and figure it out for this new situation. Using the prosthetic leg, thinking about how I used to do this kind of exercise where, for example, for stretch the psoas here, which is a point where I feel actually pain and my skin is numb right here. He was doing this. But now I can't adjust my ankle, and it's very difficult to don't feel pain on my stump and on my knee right now, and I have to force it. And the only way is to stay on my elbows like that, but I'm still forcing my knee, and it's not good. The other things I used to do it to stretch my back and my leg was doing this exercise like that, with where the knee was down. It's not possible for two reasons. One, I have the sockets in my knee here that block the movement. I can't bend it, but even so, I feel pain. And actually, in my stump inside, I feel pain as well, because it's pressing against the socket to try to bend the knee. The second thing is my knee is not going down at all. I can't. The only way would be like doing a single leg, pushing in this way. But again, I personally feel so much pain on my stump, and it's becoming numb. Other exercises that I used to do that I can't do anymore with the prosthetic leg is relaxing my lower back in this way, because this leg once goes down, I can't squeeze my knee like I used to it. And see, as you can see, the prosthetic leg is always a little bit more up than the other one, and so I have the imbalance on my posture and on my hip right now. As well as I can stretch my hamstring. Doing this is still very painful, and I have to keep my hands on the prosthetic leg, otherwise it won't stay. And in this way I can do it, and in fact I can feel more the stretch on my right side. So now what I can do is two things. Take the prosthetic legs off, and honestly I will take also the liners off. I don't want any things that force my joints or is in between my knee joints. I want my leg be free. And so what I can do now is the regular one side stretching, trying to reach my phantom foot, which is fine. Second thing is, obviously I can't do that because I'm gonna hurt my stump. So what I'm gonna do is hugging my leg and try to do the same things like that. And I can stretch the lower back, pulling the knee on my chest, or just doing this. Try to pull my legs and stretch my abductor in this way. Also, I can try to stretch my hamstring, lay it down, but it would be very difficult. So I will just do that, which is already really good, and open the hip and pull the legs down. Always help me with the hands and with the arm. So try to be gentle and comfortable at the same times. In this way I can also stretch my abductor, as well as on the other side. I can just push with my hands. Those are some of the exercises that I can do without the leg. It's way more comfortable. I don't feel pressure on my stump. I don't feel pain on my knee joints. The final exercise that I was used to do it, and I can actually do it right now, which is really good to relax the lower back, is the held position on the wall. So I will just put my legs up on the wall and trying to relax using the breath work. Okay, so you want to have your glutes on the wall, straight attached on the wall, rotate, and try to stretch the legs on the wall like that. This is way better without the prosthetic leg, because you don't need the space in between the wall and the leg. But if the leg is completely in contact with the wall, it's so much better and you will feel the difference. Breath work, inflating your belly, deflating your belly, pushing the lower backs down, that you feel completely relaxed and the lower back stretched. If you can, also open your arms, palms down, and try to take your time breathing, inflating your belly, deflating your belly. When you deflate the belly, just push the lower backs down against the floor and relax. And you can stay as long as you want, at least 5 minutes. And so you will feel the complete relaxation of the lower back and the wall spine. A way how to decompress, and I suggest you to do it in the morning when you wake up, because of the position that we had in the bed for a long time during the night, and at the end of the day, after a long day, maybe you're working or you're walking a lot, so take your prosthetics legs off and relax your lower back and your whole spine, keeping your legs up on the wall. This is the best way how to help ourselves. And now, the one things that as an amputee we cannot do is wear skinny, tight jeans as we used to it, because otherwise we couldn't pull the jeans up as I can do it right now with my elephant leg jeans. And in case I needed to take my legs off because my stump is in pain, or I just want to be comfortable on the airplane, in the car, or on the train, then this way I can do it without taking my wall jeans off, and I can manage, to take the legs in and off as I like and when I want. So this is perfect. And when you go around, you cannot even see it. You cannot even notice that you are an amputee. If you liked this video, please put a like on it, subscribe for more, and comment below what you think about all these things that we cannot do. If you have any questions, or if you need help, or just to talk with a person as me, then don't worry about it. Do it. You can also contact on my Instagram page, and please, let's try to keep in touch, and I will see you soon for the next